Hit that button there.
Enter straight out the gun.
You are now about to witness the strength of supervillainy. Straight out of Gotham, crazy motherfucker named Two-Face. At the clock, put the cash in a suitcase. Flip a coin to choose, you know I never lose. Bruce will be wearing concrete shoes. Same thing goes for you, boy wonder. Step to me and be 6 feet under. One coin flip will seal your fate. Shout out to all my homies up in Blackgate. I wanna fight. Damn, my game is tight. Pop, pop, pop. Dark night, say goodnight. I'll admit that your toys are pretty nifty, but I still put your heart into 50. Damn, son. You knew I was a crime boss. Ain't no turning when I'm down for a coin toss. Here's a murder rap from the district attorney. Putting suckers in jail or on a gurney. Pay your bill for services rendered. Harvey gonna ditch your ass like a fender. Swimming with a shark like Frank Whaley. I'm knocking over Gotham crews daily and twice on Tuesday, 2 o'clock. Dumb motherfuckers ain't gonna get got, cause I'm down with the Gotham CPD. Jim Gordon can't fuck with me. The coin never fails, called heads and tails. Two faces off the goddamn rails. And when I go out, gas gonna be popping. But when I come back, boy,
Awesome
I'm gonna straight out of Gotham. City of Gotham, city of Gotham. Yo, wait,
What's up?
tell me where you're from.
Straight out of Gotham. Just a crazy freezer. Mobbing the rob, yo. I'm bossing the trigger. I'm a bad supervillain and you know this. But do you think my methods are bogus? Well, riddle me this. What has 4 legs and flies? Batman and Robin when they meet their demise. Just like shots, the definition is riddling. And when you strum a violin, it's called fiddling. Try to solve my puzzles in a minute. I play a big game to win. And so I win it. I know you all see this. And I mean this. Eddie Nigma is a criminal genius. You might wonder what has these clues behind. Fuck you. That's the way my shit's designed. I'm a big supervillain from the street. Gotham City's scared cause they're unprepared for the rhymes that are serious like cancer. So tell me if you think you got the answer. I'm the start of the end and the end of time. I'm essential to beats and I surround every rhyme. If you guess the letter E, you would be right. T-E-F spells death, but I'm hype. Cause I'm only built for human links. I've got more rhythms than a motherfucking sphinx. Batman don't even got a clue. And if he tried to front you, his ass be through. Look, you might think gun starts to slip, but a riddle like me is on a gangster tip. Straight out of Gotham, 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 Gotham. City of Gotham, city of Gotham. Joker is his name and the boy is coming. Straight out of Gotham. Is a clown that steals your bitch's money. That makes her ass think it's funny. My actions mistake you as kinda odd. But I'm the motherfucker killed Jason Todd. See, I don't give a fuck. That's no joke. I don't give a shit how many blunts I smoke. Gotham City calls me the clown prince of crime. But when I'm on the mic, I'm the clown prince of rhyme. That's just kinda funny. One might say hilarious. Homicidal psycho. One might say nefarious. Come here. Take a sniff of the Smilex. Don't trip. You're the one who's gonna die next. Crazy. Like getting mail on a Sunday. I'm a Coopterville. The Batman's a Hyundai. And when it comes to rap, Gotham better listen. I be busting rhymes like I'm busting out of prison. Ladies like a guy who makes them laugh. Tell him a joke, then I cut him in half. I shove a recorder right through his spine. Now she can't walk. Punchline. The Joker's wild. In fact, he's delirious. Still, I gotta ask, why so serious? Ask the Philly. If you got him, spark him. We're up to Arkham, yo. Straight out of Gotham, 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 Gotham. City of Gotham, city of Gotham.
Hello, folks. This is Blind Adam the Comic Pimp, and this is the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast for June 6th, going into June 7th, 2016. And for a short time, we are back on the scene. Getting ready for CougarCon. CougarCon takes place this Saturday, June 11th, at the Columbia High School. 17 Parker Avenue, Maplewood, New Jersey, 07740. www.cougarcon.com. This is the Awesome Sauce Comics in conjunction with New Jersey Comic Expo's convention. And, there's going to be some great vendors. Comic books, toys, action figures, hot girls in costume. TNA, 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 testify, TNA, tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass. You pay the cash for tits and ass. I ho, I ho, I ho, I ho, I ho. You're gonna kiss it so. You'll go to the show, you'll get some blow. Yeah, yeah, testify. But, Denny O'Neil, a legendary writer of the Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Batman, Superman. Denny O'Neil actually wrote some of the initial Frank Miller drawn Daredevils. But he was the Batman editor for such events as Nightfall, Night Quest, Sword of Azrael, Bane. I think he was the editor on the book starring things like Killing Joke. He's the guy who killed Jason Todd. He's the motherfucker who killed Jason Todd. And the Joker gets blamed. That's kind of odd. Oh, awesome sauce. But Denny O'Neil will be the guest of honor on this Saturday, and it's $5 admission, $10 early bird VIP, 9:30. I also want to say that I'm going to be enrolling from this point on a listener sponsorship program. You all want to want to invest in the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast. You'll get a hat, a shirt. You'll get your name mentioned on the air. And, depending on how much package you choose, you can even take the $25 package, which gives you the shirt, the hat, a 3 mystery comic book or collectible of my choice. And yes, I did not put that on the website because I just thought of it now. Or you can get the $50 gold package, which gives you a hat, a t-shirt, a 3 comic book collectible of my choice, your name mentioned, in both the episodes and episode descriptions, as well as your chance to be a co-host for an episode. So, if you want to co-host an episode of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast, and you want a hat, a shirt, a collectible, and the collectibles are picked at random. It could be something amazing, or it could be total craptacular. I'm just gonna pick them at random. And yes, when I say I'm picking blind, I'm literally picking blind. Yeah, buddy. But yeah. By the way, speaking of sponsors, this episode of the Awesome Sauce Comics broadcast, and it's been a while since I've had an episode sponsored by anyone. But go to www.rjcollectibles.com for all your new comic book and toy collecting needs. 30% off the cover price. Never miss an issue. Never miss a variant. And tell Ray that Blind Adam sent you. You try the rest, and I'll try the best. www.rjcomicsandtoys.com. Yeah. Testify. In fact, I'm going to have him on. We're going to talk to market soon. Yeah, but Ray's great. I use them all the time for my own for my own stock. You know, yeah, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna be actually formatting some episodes in the near future. You know, but I'd like to apologize to everyone for not being at Wizard World Philly over the weekend. Um, you know, to everyone who was at Wizard World Philly, I hope you all had a great time. I hope you all made a dollar for the holla holla. I hope that you know everyone who got to meet Michael J. Fox, Lee Thompson, and Christopher Lloyd had an extraordinary time. I hope anyone who saw John Cena told him that his movie The Marine sucked monkey balls. I hope the people who got to meet the Bella twins copped a feel, you know, all that good stuff. You know, I hope dreams came true. I hope memories were made. And to a good friend of the show, the Cateness, everyone should go, you know, to a website called www.pinupsandpitbullsinc.org. You know, they're doing good things for dogs everywhere. They let the dogs out. They let the dogs out. You know, but they're speaking for the dogs. You know, so Kate, thank you for being a good friend of the show. Much love. And I'm going to try to have you be on an episode sometime soon. Yeah. I had to catch up on the second episode of Preacher. I'm an episode behind. I still have to watch some Outcasts. In fact, I'm going to probably do that after the show and review it. Probably when I'm over at TJ Money's house. You know, because, once again, I have a dentist. I'm getting my, having cosmetic surgery on my mouth to get some things fixed. So this time I can have a perfect camera ready smile. And then I'm getting ready for Cougar Con for the rest of the week. But there will be a payoff. There will be a Denny O'Neil interview. By the end, oh hell yeah! We have other great guests. We got Ian Dorian, Eric Doc Brown Sewing, and Matthew Marty McFly Bell. You know, but yeah, man. Still have to go. So I still have a lot of movies I need to go see. I think I might do that tomorrow. I still have to see Captain America: Civil War. I still need to see the X-Men Apocalypse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, From the Shadows. I have to get to a motherfucking movie theater. I need to go to the lobby, get myself a treat, and watch some motherfucking movies. I haven't watched shit. That's why I don't have an opinion on anything. Not like everyone else who's got an opinion this way, an opinion that way. But you know what I do have an opinion on? And it was Awesome Sauce. You know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Nicktoons. No, I don't know when they're actually on Nicktoons on TV because I always watch them online now. I know they used to be on Sunday nights, like around 9:30ish on channel 36 if you have optimal online cable. Check your cable provider, or just go to like Hulu or Nicktoons or YouTube, you know, Netflix. even though that's all Netflix has is the next mutation. But I watched two things related to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that was I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Next Mutation Power Rangers crossover. Yeah, I know. It sounds like something that should suck worse than a prostitute on 42nd Street. But it was actually fun. This was done on Fox Kids back in the times when you had the first ever live action post movies Turtles. Yes, the really, really crappy show that had Venus in it. Not a fan of Venus. No one was. That's why they got that skank pussy out of there. Testify. And they hooked up with, when I say maybe it was Power Rangers in space. And none of the Rangers I recognized. But it was just a fun little adventure. I guess in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where all the Power Rangers are comics and vice versa. The turtle foursome or macking it with the pink and yellow ranger. Donnie even made it caught the feel on the female robot. It was just fun ninja action. It was amazing. It was awesome. I mean, go into this expecting nothing. Do not expect good television. Do not expect a good plot. Just watch it through the eyes of a 12-year-old. You'll be fine. If you don't watch it through the eyes of the 12-year-old and you want to player hate, go fuck yourselves. Yeah. So I'm eliminating player hate one thing at a time. Testify. Awesome sauce. Now the other thing I saw, I don't know if you all know this, but back in the day when 4 kids at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles license, the way they ended their show was with a 90-minute movie called Turtles Forever. Turtles Forever took the 4 kids Turtles with the classic 1987 for 1995 animated Turtles and the Mirage Comics Turtles and had them have an adventure together, which was kind of lame because they didn't use any of the real music. They didn't have any of the voice cast return from the classic. God rest the guy who played Uncle Phil, that actor, I forget his name, who passed away. He was also Shredder. That was an interesting little plot. Now the cool thing about Transdimensional Turtles, the new episode of the current Nicktoons cartoon, which has been on Nicktoons since 2012, is in fact, watch this before you go see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 with Stephen Amell as Casey Jones, the sweet piece of pie that is Megan Fox, Seamus, hey fella, as Bebob, some comedian whose name I forget is Rocksteady, and the trailers look so much fun. I can't wait to go see it. What I did like is this Transdimensional Turtles. Spoilers. 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 Alright, you've been warned. Now I'm gonna spoil this thing like a bitch. Yeah, buddy. That's what I do. Oh, and if anyone has any copies of the Bebop Rocksteady Destroy Anything 1 in 25 Kevin Eastman variant they want to sell, please send me an email at comicpimpvip@gmail or call 201-675-2104. I am paying good money for it because no one else has it. So, basically, the turtles are in the 3D world. Basically get sent into the classic 1987 2D world of the old cartoon, and basically Krang, who is voiced by the original actor who played Krang in the original cartoon, has a plan to destroy both universes. Well, actually, it's all three universes, which he puts bombs in that Channel 6 building. So, they bounce back in between universes. We find out that the Turtles' Prime Universe is what controls everything, and the Prime Universe is the Mirage Comix, which 1984 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, Mirage Studios. Without that Prime Turtle Universe, nothing exists. The Krang of Turtles Prime was voiced by Guilford fucking Gottfried, and it's hysterical. Especially at the end when he's bitching out Krang for failing all the time. He's like, "This is why I banished you, because you're useless. You're pathetic." Great stuff. There's an in-joke between Donatello and Raphael where they talk about them both sounding alike because Rob Boston voices both of them. The interaction between the both Michelangelos is just priceless. There's a really, really heart touching scene between Splinter and Leonardo. And I need to catch up on this show too, because I think something happened to Splinter right before this, or they went back or forward in time or whatnot. Another thing that we're also paying good money on here at Awesome Sauce Comics is the complete series DVD box sets that were in the Turtle Van that were released in 2012. Right around the time when IDW got the comic off the ground, as well as Nicktoons started showing the show. We'll pay up to $80. And we'll pay up to maybe $100 if it's still in the original shrink wrap. Comic Pimp VIP at gmail.com, 201-675-2104, or go to www.awesomesauce. Go to www.tumblr/awesomesaucecomics.com, and you give us the product, we give you the cash, then we resell the product to get more cash, because that's the American way. Testify. But, there's also some really, really cool in-jokes about Leonardo telling the other Leonardo to shut up every time he said turtle power. You really gotta watch Transdimensional Turtles. It's fucking amazing. I give it 4 BJs out of 5. 4 BJs out of 5. Testify. Yeah, buddy. Now I'm gonna say I gotta get ready for Cougar Con. Cougar Con's gonna be off the chain. I hope to see everyone there on Saturday. Once again, the address is 17 Parker Avenue, Maplewood, New Jersey, 07740. You can 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission is $5. Early bird VIP is $10, and get you into 9:30. Denny O'Neil, the legendary Batman writer and editor. Just some of the villains that Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams created. Ra's al Ghul. Pretty much, created the League of Assassins. Mana Parbat. Brought the Joker in from being a Cesar Romero ripoff to the classic Batman 251 Joker's five-way revenge. Danny O'Neil is responsible for Jason Todd becoming Robin and then killing him in the classic Death in the Family story. Bane, Azrael. Anyone who watched Gotham and had to see the DuPont or whatever the fuck, the armor and all that, right out of Sword of Azrael. Daniel O'Neil, Joe Quesada, pre-Marvel Joe Quesada too. Come on, let's all have a ball. Get some stuff signed by Denny, and Blind Adam, the comic pimp, is gonna do an interview live in living color, maybe in front of a live studio audience. And I love you all. I thank you all. Remember, do you, drinking Mountain Dew, kick ass, take names, and just live the dream. I thank you all for being an awesome sauce family. Always keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Oh, whoops, and before I go, I knew there was something I forgot. To the great one, to the greatest boxing legend of all time, rest in peace. Anyone who doesn't know, on June 3rd, 2016, we lost a pop culture icon, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was one of the greatest three-time heavyweight champions of the world. He was in movies, he was in television, he was in comic books, he had his own cartoon. He went one-on-one with Gorilla Monsoon back in 1970 somewhat. I think it was like 73 or 74. He wrestled Anthony Inoki. He was in WrestleMania 1. Once again, Danny O'Neil and Neil Adams. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Which you can still get the hardcover off of Amazon for, I believe. Out of all the DC Treasury editions from the 70s, that's the toughest one to grab. Beautiful wraparound cover by Neil Adams, too. Then of course Danny O'Neil and Neil Adams. Green Lantern, Green Arrow 76. Which is one of the key Bronze Age books. Green Lantern, Green Arrow 85. Roy Speedy Harper becomes a heroin addict. Even though they were pussies to the comic code, and if it wasn't for Stan Lee and Gil Kane and John Romita Sr. doing it first in Spider-Man 96 through 98, and when Stan Lee said "fuck you" to the comics code, Denny and Neil did their thing with Roy. So even back in the Silver Age of comics, Marvel was kicking DC's ass. Even though I can't wait to see what Rebirth Week 3 brings, because Week 2 was amazing. And did anyone recognize that the Night Owl's ship was in Superman Rebirth number 1? Because I sure didn't. Everyone says that ship is the Owl ship from Watchmen. If anyone wants to see the Question and Rorschach interact, Question issue number 17 is when the Question actually reads a comic book on the newsstand, and it happens to be Watchmen. This is Blind Adam out. You have a great week. I love you all.